Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this really pretty, simple winter Christmas nail set. So let's jump right into it. So I'm starting off with one of my most popular shaped nail tips for my press-on business. I am using the medium square shape. These are just called square on enailcouture's website. They are very, very good. I love the shape. I love the way they look once they're all filed. And I'm going to be doing a very simple Christmassy type of nail design today, kind of Christmas winter vibes. I am using the color ballet gown, I think, or ballerina gown. Yeah, I think it's called ballerina gown from D&D, or no, igel Beauty. So it's 09 ballerina gown from igel Beauty. I got this from my local nail supply. I actually really love this color. I wish I would have got at least 5 more bottles because the nail supply I got it at did burn down. So half of their store was unfortunately ruined, and they had a bunch of gel polishes that they were selling for only $4 because of the fact that their whole place burned down and they had to relocate to, I don't know, a whole nother state or city. And I was able to get at least 1 bottle, but I didn't know what condition the gel was going to be in, like if it was still going to work. So I didn't end up getting more, and by the time I went back 2 days later, they had already fully evacuated, so, or like all their stuff was gone. They were already gone. So I wasn't able to get more, unfortunately, but I wish I did because this is the perfect pale pink color. It is perfectly sheared to where I can build it up, and it looks almost like a milky white with like the slightest hint of like a very neutral type of pink or a cool tone pink, and I just love it. Honestly, I am definitely gonna have to try to see how I can get more of this. I know I can get it on igel Beauty's website, but I don't know, the last time I tried to order from there, the shipping was really high. I don't know if it's still like that now. That was probably more than a year ago, so yeah, I don't know, but this color is very nice, and I'm just using 2 coats of this on every single nail. Anytime you want to make a winter or Christmas nail set, but you don't want it to be so out there with the Christmas colors, a perfect like light pink is always the way to go. It looks good on literally everyone, and it is such a universal color that everybody loves. I feel like it goes with everything as well, and you can do so many different designs on top of it, just like I'm doing here. So I'm going to show you guys a few different techniques of designs today that are very easy and beginner friendly, something you can incorporate to your winter set this season. So I'm doing this really cute little simple reindeer type of vibe. I'm going to be using a dark brown gel polish. This is just one from D&D, and then I went ahead and created those 2 little antlers, and then I'm going to be creating little squinted eyes. So I'm going in with a black liner gel. This is from Nails by Dev, and then I'm just going to be doing the little squinted eyes. I don't really know how to explain how to do it other than just keep a very light hand and keep only a little bit of product on your brush, and I'm just going ahead and doing little eyelashes as well. It makes it look so cute, so I went ahead and did that, and then just made sure it looked as even as I could make it. And then after that, I am cleaning off my brush. I do usually clean off my brush in between takes. I usually just cut it out. So if you guys see me using the same brush, it's because I always clean it in between. And you guys, I am so bad because I do clean my brushes with acetone. I know you're not supposed to, but I have been doing it for years and years. And I've only ever had like 1 or 2 brushes actually get ruined from it. I feel like if the brush is actually really good quality, it should not get ruined. I don't know. Even though I know it's horrible to clean it with acetone, it is basically slowly eating away at your brushes. But there's some brushes I've been using for at least 2 years cleaning it with acetone, and nothing has ever happened. I am also making sure that my brushes that I'm going to come out with are acetone resistant because I like to clean up with acetone, and I'm very happy to say that I've been using my own brush for almost a full year now. Ever since I received the sample, and I clean it with acetone after every single use, and I have never had any issues because the brush hairs are such amazing quality. So I'm really happy about that. But now I'm just going ahead and creating some little stars. I am actually using my brush for this. So I'm just using a thin liner brush, and then I'm going to be doing the little lines like this. And it is very simple. The way you can make it look as even as possible is to have very little product on the brush. and use a type of liner gel. If you use a more watery gel polish, your stars are not going to come out super nice and clean and even. So yeah, you can see I wiped it off there because I did it on the wrong nail, unfortunately. So I had to go back and do it on this one. And yeah, so that's all I'm doing right here. Now I'm going to be going ahead and doing some icicles. So for this icicle design, I like to use a brush that can hold a little bit more product. So a brush with a little bit of a thicker brush tip. And I don't mean thick, like it's still thin. It's just not super extremely fine liner thin, because I need a little bit more product to be able to do the icicles from like thick to skinny like this. And I love this design because you could do whatever you want. It does not need to be perfect. You can make some longer, some shorter, and some thicker, some skinnier. It is meant to look as natural as possible. And then I'm just doing some little dots all around just like that. I did have an inspo photo, but I can't find it anymore. But this is exactly what the inspo photo had. And then I'm going ahead and just doing the little stars right here as well. Now that all of the main designs are done, I'm going ahead and matte top coating those. So I'm going ahead and just doing my Kupa matte top coat on all of it. I did forget to wipe off the like sticky layer on the nails, especially when I use a liner gel. I like to do it. It had a little tiny bit of smudging. You can't really see it at all, but I could see it and it kind of bothered me. But always make sure you wipe off your nail after curing once you use a liner gel. I am now going in with some McCart rhinestone gel, and I'm just going to use this as the glue for my glitter. Using a rhinestone gel will help your glitter last way longer, whereas if you use just a gel polish, the glitter might fall off within like a day or two. Especially with how often people could wash their hands, or your customer washes their hands a lot, or you know, just in general, even if you don't wash your hands a lot, the glue could just come off, or the glitter could just come off. So I'm going ahead and using a McCart rhinestone gel for this. Another thing I usually like to do is apply a glitter gel instead of just a plain color underneath, so that way the glitter kind of matches and has some extra sparkle underneath the nail. I kept this one just a plain nude because I was trying to match the photo, but if it was for me, I would have done like the glitter underneath, glitter gel, and then went on top with a McCart rhinestone gel after curing that, and then went ahead and dumped the glitter on the wet gel. So right here the gel is still wet, and then I'm also going to be creating the nose. I forgot to do the white first, but I'm just going to mix them, and then I'm going ahead and just doing the glitter. So this is like a very easy nail set. I did have a really cute Thanksgiving nail set filmed, and I just unfortunately had no time to upload it before Thanksgiving. I was so upset, but it's okay. I'm just trying to focus now on like the future videos. I am one of those people that really, like, in my head, I will really put myself like down or like get upset at myself if I don't do something that I've been wanting to do. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't get that video up and I was really upset at myself, so I like shut down a little bit, and then I didn't want to upload for like a week because I was just like, oh, I should have had that video up, like, you know. It's literally so like not important. Like, it doesn't matter. I know you guys love any type of videos, but I like when I have like a certain vision in mind, and I don't do it, like, I get upset. But my next video is going to be a really fun video of me making the cow nail design that I promised you guys I was going to show you. I'm really excited to show you guys that cow nail design because it turned out so cute the last time I made it. So yeah, so I'm basically just painting on the nose here, and then I'm going to dump some glitter on. Basically, this is the other hand, and then I'm going to show you guys what the design turned out like. So yeah, I'm excited for my next video. Trust me, you guys are going to love it because it's a surprise. But yeah, so this is how it turned out once they were all done and filed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!